teams will be stepping onto the pitch in just a moment. Let's give a warm welcome to our guys as they step onto the field.
Has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
And that gets things running. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, nice touch. Davis. Lallea. He's got away. That is good strength. That's the throw. Moved on forwards, calmly anticipates. Lallea. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Aim forwards. Lallea. De Fougerolles. Caresses it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Driving forward. Is there any support? He might not need it. He is just caressing the ball. It's run loose here. Lallea. De Fougerolles. Played out to the right. Some good work on the right flank here. That has been knocked clear. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's De Fougerolles. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And he'll shoot here! That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Over to the left. Strong running down that left flank. It's a mighty effort! It's there! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Goal! After 6 minutes is number 19, Alphonso Davies.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Do have a chance to counter here. Great defending, strong and determined. And the counter is on. Played out wide. Turns and goes, takes a shot! Gets it away. Moved on forwards. And it's hoisted clear. And he's there to get it away. Davis. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Davis. He can run onto that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Aim forwards. And it's played forward. Proves too strong. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Does really well to win the ball there. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's clear cut, it's a free kick. And he's there to clear it. Good take, and is he in? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold up. And the finish! And it's Davis. Gets a foot in here. Moved on forwards. Cuts out the pass. Aim forwards. Davis played out towards the right wing, back into the... Can he finish? No way through, so back it comes. Oh, it's played into the area. To Fougerolles. He has a look up. Hangs in a cross. Firmly met. It'll be a throw-in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Plays it across. And the keeper has it. To Fougerolles with the clearance. South Africa have got it back and they'll have another go. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, they could break here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Into the channel. That has been knocked clear. And that has been cleared. Moved on forwards. Laya. That'll be a throw. It's going to be another throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Davis plays it short. Davis. There are a few waiting for it. Can he deliver? Now what about this cross? And he cuts out the supply. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Well timed, excellent interception. De Fougerolles. Davis. Oh, good spread. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Looking here to chip it through. Can he get onto this? Chance, surely! Tries to get it clear. Played down the flank. Played in with purpose. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's through here. Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. There's the shot! He's scored!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah,
And he's done it.
calm
It's a
taking
goal
touch
thanks
like
to...
that when it's all going on around you isn't
After
always
22
that easy,
minutes
but
is
he made it look like a doddle.
number
Finishing it off
14.
was quite simple after that.
South Africa grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter.
Laia. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Can he spark a counter here? Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Great run on the overlap here. Bullish header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Canada, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Now here's the delivery, and he has been fouled there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Wins the duel this time. De Fougerolles. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That's good play. Cross goes in there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Serves up across. Defending of the desperate variety. They've played it short. Out to the right. And that's aimed into the middle. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's a... tries a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Tries a deft little ball. That has been knocked clear. Davis. Oh, played through for the wide man. So who's he picking out? Real chance! That's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. And it's Davis. Oh, that is a good ball. Oh, shooting chance! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Laya. Half an hour played now. Davis. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that's really well manoeuvred. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Aim forwards. That pass has been well intercepted. And they can counter here. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Davis. And a chance! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Clears it away. Out for a throw. Elects to cross. Oh, smashing header! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Laya. And it's Davis. Davis. Oh, sweet feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And he's well positioned here. That's really well cleared. And claimed it back swiftly. That has been cut short. De Fougerolles. And he's away. Shot at goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
What a throw in. De Fougerolles. Laya. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Clipped into space. Can he latch onto this? Climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Throw it. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Davis. A searching ball out wide. Played into space out wide. Well read, nice interception. De Fougerolles. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
De Fougerolles. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. De Fougerolles. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Moved on forwards. Referee's given a throw. And that's really well manoeuvred. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Played out to the right. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Aim forwards. That's good defending, very good defending. And it's played forward. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Cuts out the pass. And it's de Fougerolles. De Fougerolles played with finesse. Moved on forwards. Laya. Is onto it in a flash. Oh, nicely intercepted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Aim forwards. Davis. And he's on his way.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
And that's a good ball. He's beaten the last man. Decent chance! Cleared without complication. And that's been won straight back. He can get that clear. The ball goes in. And he won't reach that. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Laya. Davis. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's played forward. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, both
This
sides
is
would have
a message for
expected
Tyler Berry.
closer
That's
fought
Tyler
match,
Berry.
and
Can you
that's
please
pretty
make
much
yourself
what we've
known
got
to the
so
nearest
far.
steward?
Serious
Thank
changes,
you.
I think, in this second half. will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Purring through the gears. De Foucherolles. Moved on forwards. And it's Davis. Laya. The race for the big prize begins now. So many dreams, so many hopes, so many aspirations, but there can only be one winner. Davis wins the duel this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Laya. De Foucherolles. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Plays it in low. Davis. De Foucherolles. Played into space. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. De Foucherolles. Cleared away.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And he cuts out the supply. De Foucherolles. Laya. That's tidy. Looking for a decent ball in. And it's De Foucherolles. Tries a measured ball. That's an excellent interception. That's really well manoeuvred. De Fougerolles. Spread out to the left. That's very neat. A chance to play it in.
Canada clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Laia. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. And the cross comes in.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Aim forwards. De Fougerolles chooses to go cross-field. There will be a throw-in. Moved on forwards. Davis.
Peter, competition football is a different beast.
Cut it out.
And you have to be prepared to dig deep to prevent everything going south very quickly. So this could be a tentative standoff in weighing each other up. I hope we'll see more pro.
And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. South Africa have reclaimed it. Pings in across. And it's claimed by the keeper. And it's Davis. Played back in. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Canada clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
De Fougerolles. Moved on forwards.
Can the owner of the red car registration BTO4DOM please return to your vehicle? Your lights are on.
That's really well manoeuvred. Played into the middle. That has been knocked clear. And he shoots! Straight at the keeper.
Davies really isn't likely to reflect kindly on that. He doesn't need to be told. He knows.
Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. De Foucherolles. Laya. Gets the shot away! Aim forwards. De Foucherolles. And here's Davis. Laya. But there can showing good feet. Out to the left it goes. Very nicely done. So match. Great chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
That has been cut short. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Great work on the overlap. And the shot! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And he goes cross-field. It's a pretty loose pass. It's gone out for a throw-in. That's a nicely weighted pass. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, good spread. That is lovely. He's had a shot! And that was very necessary. Incoming delivery. No, that's overhit. De Foucherolles. He is through here. And it's hoisted clear. And it's played forward. Davis. That's a good run down the left. Laya. And it's been played through. He's in here! Oh, what a pass! That's going to go a long way. Might come loose. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days.
He's given it away. Goes for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
That's really well manoeuvred. Laya. And that's a throw-in. Out again for a throw-in. Plenty waiting in the middle. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Always onto this. Davis. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. De Foucherolles. A probing pass. Can he latch on to this? Aim forwards. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Davis. Played out to the right. Back into the middle. Out to the right. Ball comes in. Tries to get it clear. Ball's gone out of play. Moved on forwards. Laya. Davis. He's having a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Herring after. Could be danger here. Time to deliver. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Defending of the desperate variety. That's a nicely shaped ball. He has found the way through. And he's heaved it away. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Davis. Davis tries to think it through.
Canada really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Well read, nice interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's played forward. And reclaimed it in a trice. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. In order to do that, they will be... eager to get off to the best possible start. Spread out to the left. So a strong start, essential for both teams here. Brilliantly cut out to head towards the knockout
Well, there's
stage.
no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, played right into his path.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Chance for a shot! Deftly away.
Canada clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Davis. Nice physical challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's neat. Great defending, strong and determined.
South Africa really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Clears it away. Laia. And it's Davis. Calmly anticipates.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's gone for a throw-in. Aimed in towards the centre. And they've got a throw. Lovely bit of skill. Hit into the middle. And that has been cleared.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Out to the left it goes. He's free, he has got space. There are a few waiting for it.
Canada clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now then, the ball's come loose. There's a no-nonsense tackle. He's through here. He's shifting through the gears here. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
South Africa really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, can he get onto this? In order to do that, they will be eager to get off to the moved on forwards. Calmly anticipates. So a strong start, essential. Laya. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Laya. Lovely feet. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. About that! And that has raised the roof!
Goal! After 85 minutes is number 6.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And it's played forward. 5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball.
South Africa really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Does really well to win the ball there. Moved on forwards. Oh, that looks a good ball through. That has been knocked clear.
South Africa really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Davis tries to dink it through. Cross in.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Driving on, a real charge here. Great defending, strong and determined.
Canada nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Davis.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And it's been played through. He's found the way, and the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
And the substitutes
So
are...
here comes the substitution.
Number 5, coming onto the pitch. Number 7.
Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Serrero, over to the left. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
And the substitutes are...
South Africa
Number
making
22.
another change here.
You know,
To
you
be
can't really
replaced
have any
by-
complaints of being withdrawn. There must have been
Number
at least
12.
5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Time added on will be 2 minutes. It's a good run down the right. Ball is over the line. He'll try to keep this alive. Chance to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Has a quick glance. Muscular approach does pay off here. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
South Africa